Hey there, it's Danny. I'm going to show you how to install Google Analytics on a WordPress website today. So the first step you'll do is you'll go to analytics.google.com and you'll create a new account if you don't have an account already. So I'm going to name this account, let's call it test. Then these are boxes that you can optionally check for different things. I like to keep the benchmarking one checked. That way, if you check this box, you can see other benchmarked data from other companies. It's anonymous, but if you don't check this box, you're not able to view the benchmarked information. And then we'll go to next. And then this is the property name. So generally this is the website name. So this website we're doing is called Coolest Crap. That's right. So you can pick your time zone and your currency, and then we'll go to next. Let's see here. So let's try to pick the most relevant. All right. So then we'll go to create. We have to accept the terms. Of course, make sure to review them. All right, and so now we've created the account. So what we're going to do now is choose what we want to track. So we can track an iOS app, Android app, or a website. So what we're doing today is a website. So we'll click setup, and then we need to put the website address in here. So what you'll do is you'll basically copy the format of the homepage URL. So this one is https://coolestcrap.com. So we have https coolestcrap.com. Same thing here, so you can name it. And then click create. Okay, so I know that this site does not have any Google Analytics tracking set up, so I need to add the code to the site. So what I do here is basically I need to add the global site tag to the website. So this is the option I'm going to choose. And it says copy and paste this code as the first item in the head of every web page you want to measure. So in WordPress, there's an easy way to do this in one location that will add this to the head of all pages on the site. So that's typically what you're going to want to do. So what you would do is go to the WordPress admin area, and there's a few different ways you can do this. We want to find out where the head section of the site is and all the settings. So this theme has its own settings. So that's the first place that you always check. You would go to the theme settings itself for the different themes you're using. So we'll go look through those real quick. And we can see there's some homepage settings. Excuse me, let me go back there. Site layout, header. No, that's talking about the actual physical header you can see. Footer, excerpt, accessibility, background menus, widget. So there's nothing here that looks like you can edit the head section of the site or add scripts to the theme. So the second thing we want to do is since this theme has no option, we are going to have to add a plugin. So you'd click on plugins, add new, and then search for header footer. Now there's multiple plugins that can help you, but this is just the one I like. So the one I really like is head, footer, and post injections. So we're going to install that. I also like header footer code manager, but this is usually the one I use. So we'll activate this plugin. And we'll see it here. There we go. So we see that it's installed. So once you've installed it, you're going to go hover over the settings tab. And then all of a sudden you'll see header and footer show up. Before this was not there, but now that we've installed the plugin, it is. So this allows you to edit the head section or add a code, excuse me. So it says copy and paste this code into the head of every page. So we'll click copy, And this is head, page, every page. Perfect. So we're going to paste this there. There's other sections here that you can add code to be more specific for everything here. You can customize it, but to keep this simple, that's where you're going to paste it, and then you click save. And so now this code should be loading on the head, in the head section of every page on the site. So we want to test that to see if this is true. So let's go in here and say that we're going to move to the next step. Let's see. Nope. Okay. So it looks like that's it. That's all we need to do. Okay. So then we need to go into the actual real-time report for Google Analytics to test this out. So sometimes the easiest way is to just sign out of the site. It all depends. But right now we're on the home page, and I have this extension called Google Tag Assistant. There we go. That shows that the tag is on the site when it wasn't before. And this is probably just a little delayed. Perfect. Okay, so it shows we have one user on the site, which is me. So if you have multiple users, you can view certain pages let's see. So here we go. Here's the page titles report. So it's showing that it's on the home page. So if we went to, let's see, what would it be? Maybe my account. You can see the page title is my account. So let's see here. This should update in the next 30 seconds or so to show that I went to that page. And while that's happening, you can also see that this one user is located in Florida, specifically St. Petersburg, which is where I'm at. So I know that that's me. It's definitely delayed. Oh, there we go. All right, so now my account page has been viewed one time. So that's because I just went to that. So we can confirm Google Analytics is tracking. And I do want to make another note that as a last resort, there is another place you can put the Google Analytics tag, although I do not recommend it. But under Appearance and Theme Editor, you can actually edit the code in the header of the site here. So if you notice, you know, this is very dangerous to edit these files. You could break the site, but for people that know what they're doing, they'll kind of understand what I'm talking about here. We see the head section. And so this is loaded on all pages. So if we were to paste the Google Analytics code right in here, let's say, like so, we could save these changes, and then that would be another way for it to load on every page. But like I said, I don't recommend that because we don't want, you know, to make it difficult for people to change the scripts and codes for the site. Not everybody's a developer, but also, if the theme is ever updated, these files are overwritten and you would lose all of the changes that you made to that section. So we don't want to do that. But yeah, so this in a nutshell is how you would set up Google Analytics. Excuse me, let me start over. So in a nutshell, this is how we would set up tracking using Google Analytics 4.